Please, could I have just one piece of bread? I haven't eaten in days. The baker crossed his arms. Get out. This isn't a soup kitchen. Please, just one small piece, anything. I said leave. You're driving away my customers. Other customers whispered and looked away. But what happened next would change everyone in that bakery forever. This took place in a small bakery in Denver. An elderly woman walked in. She wore a faded blue shawl, her feet wrapped in old cloth, her silver hair tangled and wild. In her hands, she held a small empty bag. The woman approached the counter and spoke softly. My child, could you spare just a small piece of bread? The baker glared at her. Bread costs money. No money, no bread. Get out. A customer nearby laughed. These people always want something for nothing. The old woman stood still, her eyes filled with quiet sadness. Then a young worker named Marcus stopped sweeping. He looked at the woman's trembling hands, hesitated, then walked to the counter. He wrapped a fresh loaf in paper. Here, ma'am, he said gently. Take this. It's on me. The old woman accepted the bread, looked into his eyes, and smiled softly. Thank you, my child. In that moment, Marcus felt a warmth he couldn't explain spread through his chest. The old woman didn't say much, but then she began to speak of things no stranger could know. She spoke of Marcus's father who abandoned him at 7, of the scholarship rejection letter that arrived last week, of his dream to open his own restaurant someday. Marcus stepped back, trembling. How do you know these things? The old woman stood slowly. Do not lose hope. Your kindness has been seen. Marcus turned to grab her a cup of water. When he looked back, she was gone. The door hadn't moved. No bell had rung. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. On the counter, only a folded napkin remained. With shaking hands, Marcus opened it. It read, The bread you gave will return to you 100-fold. Check your phone. His heart pounding, he pulled out his phone. A new email. Full scholarship approved. And a message from an investor interested in his restaurant idea. In that moment, Marcus understood. The old woman who asked for bread was Jesus, because sometimes Jesus doesn't come in glory. He comes hungry. He comes forgotten, asking for almost nothing and giving back everything. If this story touched your heart today, comment Amen and share it with someone who needs to hear it.